And hello, folks. Welcome back. Long time no see. I'm your host, A2Cade. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Been too long. Been too long. A lot to catch up with on everybody. So, we're going to take things slow. Hopefully everything works out. And we'll go from there. I think we finally solved all our computer problems that was preventing us from streaming, but we should be good to go. So we'll start off light and easy breezy, and then we'll ramp it up back up to our regular 4K quality of stream. Don't want to push it too far just yet, but we'll see how it goes. So welcome back, everybody. And hello. If you're new and this is your first stream, hello, welcome in. Everybody else, hey, long time no see. I know, too long. But without further ado, let's get into some trucking. I haven't done some trucking in a while. So there's a Halloween event that's going on presently. So let's do some trucking. We'll hit the open road, chit chat, shoot the breeze, and go from there. And hey, along the way, I can update you guys on all the fun and exciting stuff that's happened, since our last stream. So here we are. Without further ado, let's go. Seem to be going pretty good. No dropped frames. Everything seems to be good so far. Ads, I know. Nasty ads. The ads are nasty. And the ad break should be over in now. So your ad should be up and over with, and we should be good to go. So there we go. So hopefully, knock on wood, we should be without ads for at least another half an hour. So welcome back. Okay. So as I was saying, there's some Halloween events and all that going on here. And we'll go from there. Just me, or is it? Let's turn this down a bit. Just a bit too loud in my ear for my liking. Okay, we're good to go there. Okay, so we want external contracts because we're doing the Halloween stuff. And we've got to find, where is it? It's not price. We'll go price per distance. Ooh, that's a big haul. Oh, I think we want short ones. What's the... Hold on. See what this event is here. Okay. Halloween treats cargo. Okay. So we got to complete 13 deliveries. Okay. Open events page. No, I don't want to open that. Okay, so external contracts we have to do. And Halloween treats cargo. Okay, so jobs, external contracts. Okay, so we got that. Okay, is this where we get to pick? No. Maybe is it special transport? No. Okay, so how do I... How do I tell? How are you supposed to tell what... Like, okay, I don't... Not telling me. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. Ah, here we go. Halloween treats. Perfect. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. Your trailer's ready. Proceed to the loading area. Okay, let's make sure we're good to go here. I will go all new. There we go. Take care of that. That's done. Okay. So the repairs are done. Fuel. How are we on fuel? Ooh, why are the graphics so horrible? Or is it just me? Let's check. Okay, there we go. Now I can see the dashboard a lot better. Okay. Get this going. We'll go and pick up our cargo. Go from there. Ugh. Well, hopefully everybody's chilling. Hopefully y'all had a good week. The last best place. Okay. Free muffins on Mondays. Interesting little signs. So we got to do 13 of these Halloween treat deliveries, which should be pretty easy. I know we're capped at speed on this because, you know, the external contracts and all that good stuff. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Okay, there it is. I thought we had more to go there, but that's okay. I'll back this in and take care of all this. So yeah, was not fun over the last couple of weeks. It was odd. After my last stream, literally my PC just decided to do, you know, random shutdowns. It just wanted to shut itself off no matter what I did. So, you know, lo and behold, you know, troubleshooting and all that. First I thought, okay, maybe it's, you know, an antivirus kind of thing. So did those scans. Okay, not that. I thought, okay, maybe, you know, Windows updates, did that. Okay, maybe it was drivers, did that. Thought maybe, okay, motherboard BIOS, did that. Thought maybe power supply, replaced that. So anyhow, jumping through all the hoops and the ups and downs and ins and outs and lefts and rights and going through all the hey Elizabeth Joker, thank you for the follow. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to look into those alerts. Anyhow, welcome in, Elizabeth Joker. Hopefully you are doing good. Feel free to say hi. If not, hey, just kick your feet up, relax. Lurkers are more than welcome. But anyhow, so jumping through all the Microsoft pages to try and find, troubleshooting things, I thought, okay, maybe it was the memory. Did, check disks, scan disks, memory test, jump through all those hoops. Hey, you're fine as well. Good to see. Good to see. Here, chilling like a villain. Just, unfortunately getting back off of a 2-week streaming break, not by choice, but because I was having PC issues. So the long and skinny of it is it came down to either the motherboard or an SSD SATA drive I had. Turned out it was the SATA drive. So went through all that, got it replaced, reinstalled everything. So now it's just a matter of, making sure everything does what it's supposed to be doing and everything's working properly. So I figured, hey, the best way to do that is, hey, go live, right? So really you're going to find out, what's broken and what's not, but I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, so far, knock on wood, we are good to go. So we're gonna do our, I think we're at 1080p for this stream, and I know normally we're at 4K, but like I said, I wanted to start off light, make sure everything was good to go, and then perhaps for the next stream I'll kick it back up to 4K, and we'll give this thing a little, a real test, a real push, and hopefully everything's good. But I just kind of wanted to get a stream going, do some trucking. I haven't done trucking in a while, and just kind of give everybody a hello, a what's up, what's going on. I know some of my regular viewers and people who watch the VODs haven't seen me for a couple weeks, which is not normal, but I figured I'd come in and say, hey, give you guys all an update. Ooh, touch the 120 speed. I think I'm only capped at 100 or something like that, or 65 mile an hour. So, because I'm doing the external contracts for the Halloween event right now. No mods. I don't do mods. I do it as straight up as possible. So kind of like when you download and install the game, and this is what you get. If it's not in the basic menus, I ain't using it. Just so that way, hey, everybody, you're kind of getting a more realistic experience as to what you would get when you get the game and you download it. I mean, if you want to use mods afterwards, by all means, go ahead. The only thing I've done is I've turned off the sleep requirement, because that's a pain in the butt, and the fines that you get, because I was getting really annoyed when you'd make a right hand turn on a red light, and sometimes they would give you a fine and then sometimes they wouldn't, and I'm like, okay, either it's illegal or it's not illegal. I'm like, okay, last time I checked you can make a right hand turn on a red, but you know, what do I know? So it just makes things a little bit more conducive when I'm, driving. Makes things easier for when you're on stream. And hey, when I'm ignoring the speed limit and going like a bat out of hell, usually we get some crazy hijinks, some crazy crashes and all kinds of stuff that happens, or real close, almost getting into an accident, kind of things that happen that, hey, we can clip and, we can throw on to our YouTube channel for some shorts, so people can, get a little taste of the stream, get a little laugh, and, come in and hang out for, a regular live, when we're here and chilling and doing our thing. But, welcome in, Elizabeth. It's good to have you. I mean, the more the merrier. I don't know if you're completely new to the stream or not, or if you've been lurking for a while, but, hey, there's anything you want to know that's not on my about section, feel free to ask. If I can answer it, I will. I know there's a lot of crazy things going on in the news lately. Twitter's just, or X has just been like on fire lately, especially with a lot of Twitch news. So yeah, let's just say it's been very dicey and spicy, and a lot of people getting wrapped on the wrists for some pretty let's just say some pretty hot takes. So, but hey, I'm just here, my own little world, my own little section, my own little, chill space. We all got enough to deal with during our work week, our Monday to Friday. So, I just try to give a place where people can come, relax, kick their feet up, have a laugh, have a good time, and just chill, de-stress. Not worry about, the daily hustle and bustle and all the other, mumbo jumbo BS that we have to deal with on the regular, right? Just kind of take your brain and just drop it off and park it for a bit. But, yeah, hey. Don't be shy, folks. Speak up. The more interactive you are with me, the more interactive I am with you. Just makes the stream go by quicker. Hey, time flies when you're having fun, right? So we're just about done our first of 13 odd kind of Halloween number for deliveries of these holiday treats, and then we'll get the event completed and we would have done our part. Ooh, nope. Interesting spooky little trailer they have on. Okay, is it just me? Are they sounding weird? Is it just me or are they coming across weird? Let me know, folks. Because they're sounding like really weird to me. So if they're coming through normal, let me know. Is that not coming through normal? Not no. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look into those and why it's doing that. And that's Blurp. So I don't know if Blurp has got an issue or what. Let me see here for a minute. Give me a second. Let me see what's going on with if that's a Blurp thing or what. Because I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Um, let's see here. Let me see if I can see what's going on. Okay, that seems to be good. It's there. Streamer dashboard. Try that. Settings. Yeah, that's horrible. Like, why is it doing that? That's horrible. Like, what is going on with Blurp? What is? That's just not. I wonder if there's. Bear with me for a second, folks. I wonder if there's a thing with Blurp right now. Okay, they've been having some problems, but apparently they're says they're good now, but I don't know why it's doing that. Um okay, Blurp. Okay, hold on, let's see here. Okay, so it's not that. Is the audio, like the level of the audio is fine. Okay, so hold on. Let me try this then. Okay, hold on. We'll try this. Go here. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Try that. This here. Yeah, that seems to be good. Refresh blurb. Refresh that. Refresh that. Refresh that. It sounds so cursed. Okay, hold on. So now, give me a second. I'm gonna try it and see if it works. That way, you guys don't have to waste points on it. Let me see here now. Let's see. Fucking champ, told you. Fixed it. There we go. Here we go. There we go. There you go, Ninny. Just do we have one to go to Miles City? Oh. Okay. I'll take that one. There we go. See? Solved that. There. Sound alerts are now working. Freaking champ. There we go. We're gonna have ads in about 2 minutes and 40 seconds, which is about right on time for our mid-hour ad break. So about two minutes 20 seconds now. So when the ads happen, hey, get yourself cup of coffee, a drink, smoke them if you got them, bathroom break, whatever you need to do, get her in. Wonderful thing about this game is it's just trucking. So hopefully nothing crazy happens, and you can get back and not miss too much action. Mind you, folks, the best ad blocker out there is a Twitch subscription. You can subscribe with your Amazon Prime, gives you a free sub for the month, or you can subscribe by dipping into the piggy bank a little bit, which either way it is appreciated, and it will block ads for a month for you. In addition, until the 31st, I believe, for those of you that do have your own Discords or are members of Discord, use Discord, whatever have you, gives you access to Discord Nitro for 3 months. So you get that for free with your sub, whether you get a sub for yourself or you gift a sub to somebody. I'm not sure if it works for Prime subs, but they did say if you subscribe. So, don't hold the distinction against me if, use the Prime sub and Amazon's stingy. But, you know, Amazon's Amazon. Can't do nothing about it. So we're on the road again. Make our next delivery. And these deliveries are so quick and short, which is nice. Hopefully I can get at least half done before we wrap up stream tonight. Should be able to. Should be good. I mean, they're pretty short distances, so we'll see. We're only a half an hour in and we're on our second delivery, so we do 2 deliveries an hour, so we'll get about 6. Yeah, we'll get close. We'll try and push it and see if we can get at least halfway. The only problem is the external contract, so I can't really speed as much as I normally would. Which obviously would make these go way, way quicker. But, you know, we'll do what we can. And ads are up. Do apologize if you're getting bing bonged by ads right now. Oh, looked like the crop duster's landed. Oh. That was a quick touch and go. Looks like an F2A Buffalo. Hey! I know, I'm back. We had some PC issues. We got it solved. So, took us, unfortunately, 2 weeks, but we got it all solved. Sadly, SSD died on us, so we had to replace that. That's the culprit, or knock on wood, you know. That's what it appears was the issue. So we got a brand new SSD in, redid Windows, updated everything, got everything going. Had to do a little headlock with Blurp just a few moments ago, but you know, we got that solved. So I know normally we kick up to 4K. We're at 1080p right now, but next stream we're going to kick it back up to 4K. I just kind of want to, you know, ease in a little bit. Don't want to, you know, blow the doors off the house just yet. Yes, I know you was telling me. So, but hey, it's good to have everybody come back, hang out. Trust me, I know 2 weeks is too long. It definitely felt odd, you know, not being able to stream. Was very frustrating for me. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm glad I think I got it finally, so should be smooth sailing from here on out until, you know, the next thing. God only knows, right? You just Just got to roll with the punches. But yeah, just wanted to make sure we got everything going. So, you know, feel free to kick off sound alerts, all that good stuff. You know, have some fun, kick your feet up. Let me know if there's any audio issues, if, you know, whether it's in the game, whether it's my mic volume, anything. Like I said, I completely had to redo everything and get it all up to snuff, I hope. You know, and then obviously we had to come live to test it because, you know, unfortunately, you know, that's really the only way you're gonna know is if you go live, and, you know, then you'll know what's broken and what's not broken. So, you know, we're doing what we can do. And, you know, if there's anything that's an issue, if we can fix it right away, we will. If not, you know, we'll jot it down and we will work on it before our next scheduled stream. I was just on a convoy. A dedicated server is so lagging. Ooh. Oof. Is it just me, or is the stream seem a little... I don't know if it's the bit rate being too high or what, but it just seems like it's... I don't know, just seems a little odd to me. Let me know. It could be because I've got too much bit rate and not enough resolution. Or it could just be internet lag. God only knows nowadays. I mean, it's just the last 2 weeks has just been so frustrating. It's just like, oh, I'm telling you, like, I thought I had it so many times, and then just boom, get kicked down again, and you go right back to square one again. And the problem was it was happening so randomly and at different different times and different situations. Oh, this guy's not gonna let me, is he? No. But you know, just it was so random that it was like ridiculously hard to troubleshoot. And a lot of the problem I was having is you know, you go online as you do to try and find resources or forums or something where somebody's having a similar problem and they could help you, but not one person said, oh, SSD is the problem, until like literally like a couple of days before I ordered my SSD. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Everybody's like, oh, it's, you know, it's your RAM, it's your motherboard, it's this, it's that. And I'm like, I was just like, I got to the point where I'm like, you know what, these forums are useless. These forums are useless. If it keeps buffering, I thought it might be my internet. I'm resetting my internet. Could be mine. Could be my internet, to be honest with you, because it's buffering for me, and the stream seems to be a little laggy. Let me see what this is at here. Okay, so the audio, or sorry, video quality, selecting auto. No, we'll go 1080p. Click that, and we'll try. we go. Okay, this thing is just gonna be difficult today, isn't it not? Just gonna be difficult today. Let's see here. Oh, why was it going to... Okay, so I'm dropping frames. This is not good. Okay, hold on here. Settings. Put the bit rate down. Hopefully that'll get things to smooth out a bit. I'm just getting all kinds of dropped. Come on, there we go. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, so I went from my bit rate, I had it at 4500, which is normally what I have when I'm streaming at 4K, and there's no problem. So I'm at 1080p now, and I figured, okay, maybe the bit rate's too high. Or maybe that's what's causing the problem. So I just dropped the bit rate to I think 4K. And yeah, so we're down to 4K on the bit rate. So hopefully, we're good to go. Because we had about 10% dropped frames, which is insane. But yeah, and the bit rate kept just tanking and going back up and down, up and down, up and down. It was crazy. So hopefully it's stabilized some. Let me know. I'll try and keep an eye on things, and we'll go from there. Like I said, these are things you don't know until you click live, because like I said, unfortunately Twitch doesn't have a kind of a test thing where you can be like, oh hey, you kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. So whoa. Jeez. Give me some room here. Okay, we're gonna have to pick up some gas and hit the repair place next time we're near one. Sweet baby Jeebus, what the... Okay, this sucker's like... I don't know if they've done something since the last update, but like... This truck seems to have a little bit more pick up and go than I remember it. I mean, I know they brought out, was it the 5th generation Freightliner recently, but like, yeah, I know this is, I believe this is 4th. Maybe they did some tweaking with it, I have no idea, but Yeah, the acceleration seems to be a hell of a lot more now. It's crazy. Oh, the family. How's the family doing? Good. I mean, they're here. Driving me up the wall as they normally do. It's what they're supposed to do, I guess. I mean... Right. Oh yeah, you know that tire wire issue you have. I've got mine up to 80% and I'm not sliding off the road. Tire wear issue. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Maybe it's the speed I'm going at too. I don't know. I mean, it could be all kinds of things. It could be a setting, could be the speed I'm going. It could be, you know, I don't know. Maybe you're using, you know, a wheel and pedals versus keyboard and mouse. It could be anything. I mean, obviously, I don't have a wheel. Any potential of wheel use went out the window when my PC died. Because, yeah, definitely cost me what I don't have. But you know, anyhow, I know streamers who stream with the wheel, and I've seen people play with the wheel, and you know it does like seem like it's smoother gameplay and it's a little easier to manage and control. So. They are mod tires from the truck mod. It's the only thing I think. Ah, see, there you go. Okay. See, I'm not using any mods at all, so that could be it as well. Okay, I gotta find a fuel place because I'm getting real close to going down on fuel. Pity you live so far away. Yeah, I know. The way it is. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's one of those crazy things. But enough about me. How are you? How have you been? I haven't seen you guys in like 2 weeks. You know, what's going on? What's new? What's exciting? What's happening? Give me some updates. Tell me how things have been going for you. What did I get stuck on? What on God's green earth am I getting stuck on? I don't... Oh, really? I couldn't come in there and go around. No, I can, but I can go through here. Pain in the butt. I do this so far away. I've just upgraded to direct drive. Use closer. You could have had my old stair wheel. I'm great. Have you realized who I am yet? I think so. Hot Rock? Am I right? Problem is nowadays with Twitch and Discord and all this, you know, name changes fly so often. Yeah, you got it right. Just changed my name too much. My Steam name. Good people kept getting confused. Yeah, see what I mean? There you go. So what's new? How's work? How's you know, how's family? How are things going? Yeah, buddy. Thank you for the prime sub. There we go. Three months in a row. Legend. So there we go. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it just had to lower the bit rate, 4500. So if I'm back to, once I get back to 4K, I'll probably do that next week. Once I'm back to 4K, then we'll kick it back up to 4500. I think there's just too much bit rate for 1080p. Work the same as always, nice and peaceful. Sarcasm. I'm getting a new pet. Are you happy for that? And what new pet are you getting now? Getting one of them dragons. Dragons. Dude, if you hit me with the dragon D's nuts, I swear to God. Oh my God. I can't right now. I can't. Fucking hell. Bearded dragon, also known as a lizard. Okay, that's what I thought. But then I'm like, It's been 2 weeks. You never know. These guys might come out with an epic troll. Be like, yeah, I got dragons. Dragons what? Dragons these nuts. Well, that's cool. You got like a, I don't want to say like an aquarium, but like a habitat with the lights and all that ready to go? Or are you going to let them kind of like wander free? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've seen some pretty badass aquariums where people put like their little lizards in there and stuff like that. And they got like the heat lamps and they're just living it large up in there, man. I ordered myself all the stuff I need to build the environment, not paying all that money. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously if you can build it yourself, it's going to be cheaper. And yeah, I mean, weather is a concern. But if they're in your house, I mean, you know, your house is going to be heated, so it should be okay. I mean, mind you, it's not like the heat lamp and all that other good stuff, but okay, so it's 3 Halloween. Potatoes. No, we don't want to deliver potatoes. Well, Miles City, Lewistown, or Billings. We'll do Billings because I have to unlock that city. Okay. Of course, there's the little... Oh, we're gonna get bing bong with ads. Minute 50, folks. You know how it is, every 30 odd minutes we get bing bong by them. Put it this way, what environment charging about 400 quid, I can build it for less than 200 to do a 6 foot. Yeah, hey. I don't blame you, dude. Like I said, if you can do it on your own, and it's you know, you can get more bang for your buck, why not? I mean, they're charging you 400 quid, and you can do it for 200 for a 6 footer. I mean, shit, if you spent the 400, the same 400, you could get like, you know, a double wide 6 footer. This would be 6 by 12. I mean, that's freaking huge. I mean, I doubt that he would need all that space, but I mean, shit. You know what I mean? Like, bang for your buck wise, yeah. If you can get what you need for half the price, and then yeah, man. I don't blame you. Ads in about 5 seconds. I can spend the rest of the money on the stuff I need for it. This is true. Like the heat lamp, UVB light, the temper control unit, the bedding stuff for it to climb it in a few bits. Yeah, I don't blame you. So just apologizing quickly for the ads. They are going to hit at any moment now. So I do apologize. But they'll be over quick. Enough time for you to run to the fridge, crack open a beer, or get some juice, coffee, whatever have you. Quick bathroom break. Whatever you need to do. Get another bag of chips, another bag of popcorn, whatever. Bowl of ice cream, whatever works. I don't get the BS on any channel. Yeah. There you go. You see, you don't have to worry about ads. You've now upgraded to the 3-month sub badge. Nice, nice. So how's everybody taking the news of a bearded dragon? Big fatty plus.
Why would they be twiddling their...
Damn!
Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down!
Hold on. We gotta fix blurp. I just did this. I don't know, dude. I don't know what it is with blurp tonight. This is the second time I've had to refresh the browser source, and I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. So hold on, let's see if it'll go back now.
Why would they be twiddling their...
What on the Sam Blue hell is going on here? Why am I okay? Am I getting dropped frame? No. She said, "You're not going to discuss it with me." And I said, "No, not like you." Yeah, that sneak dog. Yeah, this is true. I came in and I broke it. No, it was having issues before, and then I fixed it, and now it's doing it again, and I don't know why. Plus program goal. Yeah, we got to hit partner first there, buddy. Might be on Blurp's end. That's
Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down!
I don't.
Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down!
It worked, and then it didn't. It's like it works, but then it doesn't work. Like I don't. It's got to be Blurp or something. I have no idea what the hell is going on. I don't get it. Like I know I'm not streaming in 4K. So we put our bit rate from 4500 down to 4K. I don't get it. I really don't. Because at 4500 we were getting dropped frames and all this mumbo jumbo, and the bit rate on OBS was like just like crazy. So I don't get it. Because it's set to 4,000, but I'm looking at it now. It's like 4225, 4253, 4225, 63. It's just up and down. It's just, I don't know. We just seem to be bing bong tonight. What it is. Let's see here. Okay. Let's try this.
Why would they be twiddling?
Mother. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's going on with Blurp? It's got to be a Blurp issue. Either that or I don't know. Maybe I got to refresh my. Maybe I got to Maybe I got to. I don't know. Redo my like reboot the router or something. I don't get it. I just. Okay, so control audio via OBS. This is correct. Okay, so we will refresh Blurp again. And it should be good to go. I really don't know what else to do. Like I've re-entered the streaming source manually again. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so that's weird. Okay, memory is only at 29%. CPU is only at 11%. Network is only at 1%, and it's 0%. Like I got a 1 gig connection and my network's at 0 to 1%. Like it's not even going that crazy. Like OBS apparently using at the most that I've seen so far is 5.3 Mbps. So I don't know. I didn't get no bleep. Just don't get what's going on with Blurp. See, some of the Life Gaming, some of the things are through Blurp, and then some of them are not. So the Chippy Choppa isn't through Blurp. That's through a different source. And that seems to be that seems to be acting up. I don't get, and this is a weird thing because I just literally, when I redid my PC, I made sure I exported all my OBS settings to a file. So then when I redid everything, I could just import those settings, and it would be, theoretically, it should be just as if I had done nothing as far as OBS and all the other connections are concerned. You know, refreshed all the browser sources on them. I've even gone as far as re-entering the browser source of Blurp. This is the second time I've done it, so I don't get it. I don't understand why it's acting silly. Like, I really do not see here. Video buffering used, the low latency toggle under the advanced menu settings. Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay, low latency, best for near real-time interactions with viewers. Okay, I've had that. That's not a problem. Disconnect protection, have that on. That's not a problem. I don't. Okay, so it's not. It's not a. It's not a stream setting there. The drop frames doesn't seem to be happening further, so that doesn't seem to be an issue. The bit rate is fluctuating 39 and change to we're at what 43 now, so the bit rate's going. CPU on the OBS is only saying 2.2. Yeah, frames per second, 60. That seems to be good. I don't know. Maybe he just needs to refresh. I don't know. Like, okay, I'll refresh the stream. Okay, so I refreshed that, unless to like literally like shut the stream down and then come back and hit live again. Other than that, I don't know. Unless there's, like I said, unless it's, who knows, maybe it's an issue on, Blurp, maybe it's a Twitch issue, who knows. At this point, you never know. You just, I don't know. At this point, I just gotta smile and nod and carry on and see what's what. I mean, like I said, you never know till you go live, but could be a Twitch thing, could be a Blurp thing, who knows? Could be my internet. I mean, frustrating. Frustrating. Because, I mean, if it's a Twitch thing, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, that's it is what it is. If it's a connection issue between Twitch and the yeah. Oh shit.
What you said, bitch? I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that.
Okay, there's gotta be. Okay, now that is like. Thank you for the 100 biddies. But I just. Like I've refreshed everything. Like I've literally like. I'm telling you, big. Honestly, I've gone through every thing. Like. You know, on OBS, you click a source, you can click refresh. I'm going through it like again. I don't. I don't know. Hold on, let me. Okay, let me put the output. It's 3,500. Okay, so we're at 3,500. Let me refresh this. I don't think it's your stream that's an issue, but I mean, it's annoying because it's like, okay, if somebody's giving bits and it's not working right, that pisses me off because it's kind of like, okay, wait a minute, now you know what I mean? Like, if it's free, it's free. It's like, okay, you know, still a pain in the ass, but it's like, okay. But, you know, if people are like subbing or they're giving bits or something like that, and that's not working, that like, no, that really gets me going. Let's see here. I'll try it now.
Why would they be twiddling their...
I don't. I just. I don't get it. You swear it plays twice. And that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be doing that. I don't get why it's doing this crap. On your screen, it's playing normal. Okay, if it's playing normal for you, that's fine. Then it's just on my screen that's playing weird. Okay, then that's fine. I can deal with my mumbo jumbo later on. As long as everything's okay on your guys' end, then I can live with that for now. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's aggravating, you know, when it doesn't seem like it's playing fine. Because I can't tell if it's playing fine for you or not, right? I have to rely on you guys to tell me, right? So we put the bit rate to 3,500 and we'll just rock it at this until we go back to 4K, then we'll kick it up to 4,500. Which is odd because I don't know. We'll rock with it. As long as it's working for everybody else, that's good. I mean, if you guys are playing sound alerts and stuff like that and it's sounding good on your end, that's fine. I can deal with that. Fine for now. Yeah. I mean, at least on my end, like, okay, if it's good on your guys' end, that's helpful feedback, because then I know, okay, it's potentially isolated to me. So then it's like, okay, I can, you know, any information is better than no information, especially when you're trying to troubleshoot. Right, because then it appears like, okay, it might just be an issue on my end, on what I'm seeing. So it could be, maybe I need to, like I said, reset my router to refresh the internet on it. You know, maybe it's, you know, because I'm maybe bit rate is too high. Who knows? It could be all kinds of crazy, you know, stupid crap, but play with it after, I'll figure it out. Yeah, that's what I mean. It just, they do sound staticky on my end, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's, and like, I've gone to the blurb thing and it says, okay, if it sounds like distorted or messed up, then, you know, refresh the quote unquote browser source, you know, which I've done twice now. I've even gone and taken the browser source, like copied it, re-entered that into OBS and did that twice. You know, like I've refreshed it like 3 times now, the source. The audio is controlled by OBS, which it always has been. I just don't know why it's coming in like that. If it was your sound, then you'd sound staticky and bad. Yeah. No, like that's what I mean. Like, I can hear it. It sounds staticky on my end. That's why I'm like, okay, what's going on here? You know what I mean? But I mean, if you guys can hear me fine, then obviously, okay, the mic is fine. It just seems there's an issue with, you know, the sound alerts coming through, and I don't know why. And that's what's troubling me. Is it a Twitch thing or is it an internet thing? I don't know. I mean, if it's a Twitch thing, it's frustrating as shit, because it's kind of like, okay, listen, you know what? Like, you guys need to get your crap together. And anybody who's been on X/Twitter the last week or so, you can understand the shitstorm that they're under right now. Like, you know, there's just bans are flying, and rightfully so, because some people, again, I'm not going to mention no names, but I'm sure you can imagine who. But there's some motherfuckers that just, yo, they just need to, like, no, just don't. Like, some of the hot takes I've seen that are causing people to get banned, I'm like, even I'm like, dude, like, wow. And, you know, it all seems to be coming from one main individual, and, you know, his lackeys, so to speak, are kind of getting banned right now. So I'm waiting to see if this guy gets it as well. which I think is a long time coming. Because some of the takes and some of the stuff that this person's done is just like, dude, like, yeah. So, I don't know. It's just, I mean, if it's a Twitch problem, it's a Twitch problem. You know what I mean? I don't know. If one is to believe the gossip and the rumors, it's kind of like, okay, well, you know, if you're wondering why your pocketbook's a little light, well, you know, come on, man. Like, if the basics don't even work, then it's just kind of like, come on. I don't know. I mean, shit. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll be streaming on TikTok or freaking YouTube or freaking, fuck me. Maybe Kick, maybe Rumble, who knows? The way shit's going nowadays, you just never know. You do what you can do. And see, the stream right now is, when I looked over, it's buffering. So I don't know. When you upgrade to 4K, everything will work properly. Hopefully. I'm hoping. And we got ads in about 2 minutes and 30 odd seconds. Just know ads can happen anytime within 2 minutes or so. Buffering again, like what the? Like literally, I yeah, this is an internet issue. Unbelievable. Let's see here. Hopefully, buffer. What is with the? Oh my god! The frame drops has just gone up again, and the bit rate is just tanked, just absolutely tanked. Unbelievable. Last Witch 4, you like to annoy you with ads. That's why the sub is better. This is true. Guys, I don't know what's going on. If you guys can hear me, it's just the stream is just buffering after buffering after buffering after buffering. The bit rate it seems to be tanking. We had drop frames there again for a minute. Like, I have no idea what the hell is going on. It could be an internet thing. So I just, you hear me? Okay, let's go. I mean, it's popped back up now. At this point, it could be an internet thing. It could just be my ISP being shit again, which is, for those of you in Canada, the pain. There's 3 big companies that handle all our telecoms, and there's pretty much 2 that do main ones that do internet. So, either way, you're getting bent over. So it is what it is. Now I'm convinced it's Twitch's end. I don't know if it's Twitch or my internet. This is just, at this point, it's just, I don't know. I mean, we're supposed to be under ads for another minute, but it looks like you guys are, okay, now you're under ads. I was just, like, this is just, it's crazy. Okay, we'll just wait till the ads are done, and we'll see what's going on. We'll give this a minute here. I'm not getting much buffering. Just over here, I don't like. Honestly, like, yeah, I wish I could show you what I'm going through here, but it's just, it's insane. Like the amount of buffering I'm looking at. And like, I've switched the stream quality from audio to, or not audio, on the settings thing, the little cog on the actual Twitch thing. I've swapped it from auto to 1080p 60, which is the source, which is what I'm streaming at. But I'm still getting the stupid cogwheel more often than not. I'm over 22,000 dropped frames already, and what, an hour and a half? That's crazy. And we've had, what, our bit rate, we went from 4,500, we've dropped it down to 3,500. I don't know. So I don't know. CPU's down to 1.5%, 2% now. So I mean, it's not a matter of resources. I mean, my CPU, I'm looking at the task manager right now. I'm hovering between 10 and 14%. RAM memory's at 30%. Disk usage 0. Network 0. I mean, I can see the OBS. I mean, I see that it's using bandwidth. It's using the internet, but I mean, I guess the overall percentage of what I can max out at, I'm not even at 1%. So I don't know. At this point, I just ignore it and play and worry about when it gets really bad. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. It's just, all I can tell you guys is, we'll keep going till the wheels fall off, and we'll go from there. But if the stream just randomly drops, I do apologize. I really don't know. So Thompson, Lewistown, or Miles City. Wow, 1,000 miles for that. No, I don't want to go 1,000 miles. Okay, take this at 152. It's not that bad for you. Okay, well, that's. I mean, I don't get it. Like the audio and everything seems to be, you know, and sound alerts and all that seem to be good on your end, but on mine and Mrs. Cade and Big, it's not, and it's odd. Because you figure Mrs. Cade's what, 2 rooms, you know, a room and some, a room to 2 rooms away from me anyhow. You know, I'm in Ontario, Canada. Big's in Florida, so we're within the same time zone line, so to speak. So I don't know. It is what it is. It's true. What do you get for the Halloween event? What do we get? I think we get okay. The players who complete 13 or more deliveries gain a unique World of Trucks achievement as well as a spooky booing ghost cabin item as a Steam inventory item for Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator. Okay, so then when the community reaches the goal of 1.3 million deliveries, Jesus, cargo, from any city is met, and if the players also achieve their personal goal, then they will receive a Grumpy Ghost hanging toy. So you get a cabin item, a hanging thing. So kind of like the last event where we got the little deer and the plush toy and the little deer hanging thing for the rear view mirror. I think kind of the same thing. But now as far as the World of Trucks achievement, I don't know. I think we get the paint for the trailer. I think we get like that paint job, as you can see with the ghosts and the graveyard thing. I think we get that. That might be the World of Trucks thing. So, but yeah, it is what it is. So rubbish is normal. I mean, yeah, I guess. Somebody just smashed into the side of my truck. Somebody with a station wagon. Of course. Your local mom and pop Karen. No, don't want G. That's what we want. Why can't they ever give us like the next DLC free? That would actually be worth it. Well, I mean, that would probably be a pretty big thing for them to do that. And I mean, in a way, the DLC's for them to keep the lights on, right? And keep the game going. So. But yeah, I mean, perhaps something a little bit more exciting than, you know, a couple of cabin trinkets, but, you know. But I guess, yeah. The amount of players, you figure, okay, if everybody does their 13, right? You figure 1 million players, they do their 13. Oh, you don't even need 1 million. What? 100,000, I think? Damn you, car. You saw I was coming. I don't know. My brains can't do maths right now. But whatever the percentage is of how many players you would need to do the 13 deliveries, I'm sure it's not a lot. So, you know, you get 3 items for playing the game anyway, right? Could be worse, could be nothing, right? Shit. Or it could be like my buddies over there at Bungie. Let's just rehash the same event 6 times. And we'll put in like a shit ton of FOMO. And we'll put so many microtransactions in, it'll make EA blush. If they made 100,000 miles to get the next DLC free, that's a lot of playtime, so it'd be worth it. 100,000 miles? But you figure the cost of the DLC to them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know it's a pain in the ass, and yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, you know, hey, I wouldn't want that either. You know what I mean? But on the same token, I look at it and, you know, obviously understanding the somewhat free-to-play kind of model they got going on. I mean, it's not exactly fully free to play. Like, you do have to buy the base game, and if you do want extra states, you buy them. But I mean, I will say, for the cost of a DLC, for what they put in, you know, especially graphically, you know, and the detail that they put into the maps, you know, it is kind of worth it. And mind you, they could nickel and dime us for every new truck that comes into the game. And so far, the last 2, I believe, they haven't charged us for. So you had that Mack truck that came in and the new 5th gen Freightliner. So those were free. I mean, now if this was Bungie, I mean, shit, they would have charged you an arm and a leg for that. Trust me. Bungie, if you like, you breathe, they're charging you. You fart or burp, oh yeah, they're charging you. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I mean, you know, yeah, at the end of the day, hey, a free DLC would be nice. What would it take for them to do that? I don't know. But from a financial standpoint, that would be probably a big hit for them to take. Because you figure, okay, let's say DLC's $10. Right? You figure 100,000 people download that DLC at $10 a pop. That's $1 million. $1 million pays a lot of bills, you know, especially nowadays. You know, you need that coin to pay those bills, because you figure, hey, to run a gaming studio, or, you know, a decent one that doesn't have its head up its ass, you know, Bungie, it's gonna cost you some money. So I mean, you know, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't, kind of thing. And the problem with these events is like, what do you give? Because you want to do events because you want the player base to interact with them and you want them to play your game. Okay. But it's like, okay, well, what can you give, you know, to make it worth it? Hey, I'm sure there's people out there that, you know, want those kind of trinket things, you know, and they're like, oh yeah, that's cool, it's worth it. You know, and there's other people that are like, come on, you can cough up a bit more. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know, maybe throw in a paint job pack, you know, like a Halloween paint job thing. Could have done that, you know. But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think you can please everybody. It's just pain in the ass. When did the 5th gen Freightliner that came in? Gee, not too long ago. Like, they just literally, I think in the last week or two, 5th gen Freightliner is in. The Mack, I think it's the Mack Pinnacle. That's been that came in around the last new DLC that they dropped. So yeah, there's that. You got the last DLC for free? Oh, there you go. Lucky. My VTC gave it to me for the hard driving I was doing. Well, there you go. I mean, I don't know if you get anything for doing your own kind of club, posse, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if there's, you know, certain requirements you have to hit to unlock certain things and stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe there is, but, you know, hey, it's cool if you got the DLC for free. all I did for mine is I just saw like the bundles and just got the bundles. Because, you know, obviously one, they were discounted, and then two, it's like, okay, even if I had one item out of the bundle, like let's say there was 2 items in the bundle, I would get the bundle price, which obviously would be lower than if I bought them separately, right? So I would get the bundle discount, but then on top of that, I would only pay for the one item that I needed. So it was like I was getting that individual item on sale anyway. So that, I mean, that's how I was able to get all the DLCs that I got at dirt cheap. And mind you, so then on top of all that, then you had the Steam sales. I think they had the summer event, and then they had another one not too long after that. I should have been smart, and I should have bought it during the first event, because the first event, it was even cheaper than when I got it. I mean, stupid me, but it is what it is. It's what happens when you see a good thing and you pass up on it at first. It comes back to bite you in the ass often. You managed to hit 150,000 miles in 1 month? Jesus. Dude, that's 151,000 mile trips. And 1,000 miles. Like, even like doing it not on here, like the external contracts, like doing it like regularly without this, you know, without being speed capped. Dude, even that takes some time. So you figure, holy crap. Yeah, dude, you were putting in some hours. That's insane. I don't know if they, like I said, I don't know if they got any unlocks or perks for it, or if they, you know, hit certain goals or something, but dude, that's a lot of hours. That's dedication. That's crazy. But my son does play when I'm at work, so that helped. Well, there you go. Yeah, double drivers. Different logbooks. It's legal, I swear, officer. Sheridan or Jackson. Do we have one of those? Nope. Okay, how many trips have we done? So this is 5, so this will be 6. I'm not doing too bad. I figured 6 we'd be close to the 3-hour mark on the stream, but smashing these out pretty good. I mean, I figured we'd get halfway done, so moving along better than I originally thought, so that's good. I'm loving this new 16-inch truck steering wheel. Ah, there you go, man. Congrats, man. Enjoy it. I like this game, honestly, because it's just... It's simplistic. Like, I mean, you can play it with the mouse and keyboard. You know, mind you, yeah, don't get me wrong. It's not as good as the wheel and the pedals and all that. You know what I mean? But... Oh, you dirty, dirty, dirty... But, no, it's like you can just hit the road, pick up some contracts, go driving, and just kind of, you know, like, what are you worried about? You're worried about some traffic. Okay, well, boo-hoo. I mean, you know, you look at some of the scenic views that they have in the game. You know, it's quite nice. Just sit on the road and just drive. You know, it's relaxing. Of course, we're capped at like about 66 miles per hour max. So, it is what it is. That's what's good about it. You can drive no matter what your setup is. Yeah, and that's the thing. Graphically, it looks nice. You know, it's chill. It's relaxing. You know, I mean, I find it good for streaming because I mean, I can, you know, I can still focus on what I need to do. But, you know, I can have an active conversation with chat. You know what I mean? And not like, you know, just have a panic attack, which is, you know, a good thing. Because there's some games where you're playing and it's just like, you know, and you're like, oh shit, what do I focus? Like, all right. It's not like Call of Duty, right? Where, you know, you kind of have to focus more on that than chat per se. And you can run into all kinds of problems. But no, I mean, it's an enjoyable game. I mean, I'm having fun with it. Pretty cool. And, I mean, yeah, especially if it's on sale for, you know, a couple of bucks. I mean, I would not, I would not tell anybody not to pick up this game. Even at regular price, I think it's like, what, 25 bucks Canadian? So, probably like $2 American. But, no, I mean, it's... And for the base game, you get quite a lot. You know, but my advice is if you're, you know, you're looking to get into it, download the demo, try the demo. If you like it, and it's a game you want to get in on, then hey, my advice is, you know, especially if you're tight in the pocketbook, you know, put the game on your wish list, wait for it to go on sale, and go ham. As far as DLCs, go with bundles, especially on Steam. Go with bundles, and, you know, don't worry if half the bundle you already have, and the other half you don't. You're only going to pay for the part that you don't have, and it's still going to be at the bundle discount, so you're going to make away like a bandit. But yeah, download the demo, check it out, play it, have fun. I think you get about like 30-40 hours or something. I mean, it's quite a lot of gameplay you get on the demo. And the cool thing is your demo progress, if you do get the game, you carry that over to the non-demo version of the game. So, you know, if you don't want to restart, you don't have to. If you want to, you can. It's completely up to you. But, I mean, it's cool that your progress can just carry over like that. But, I mean, it's a cool game. Like this, Dave the Diver is another chill, cool game that I'd recommend. Believe it or not, there's like a lot of crazy simple like indie games that you can play that are fun. It looks like we're getting bing bonged with ads. I do apologize for you folks getting hit with ads. My 6-year-old daughter kind of plays this game just to drive to wherever she wants to go. And see, there you go. I mean, you got the wheel, so obviously it's easier for the younger crowd, especially that age, to play because, you know, you've got the wheel. You just, right? So she must have a blast. I don't know about Mrs. Caden driving. I don't think there's enough seatbelts in the world to make me feel comfortable there. Sorry, the last time I went with her and she was doing practice driving. Sweet Jesus. I was like, God, take the wheel. We're going down. We're going down. Trust me, I was gonna yell out. I'm like, chat, clip this shit. It's about to get epic. I think I'm normally not fearful of a lot of things, but I'm telling you, that day with Mrs. K driving, I was just like, oh God, no. I'm like, not like this. I don't want to go out like this. And the worst thing is I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And then it's kind of like she's doing one of these and she's like, what? And I'm like, don't. I'm like, don't look at me. Look at the road. And of course, I panic more, which then evidently, you know, of course, makes her panic more, or so she says. Which then makes me panic. It's just ping pong, and I'm like, we're gonna die. We're just gonna die. And I said, yep, I'm good. Sorry, folks. The medication I'm taking, it really kicks the crap out of me. But, yeah, all the time she asks me, she's like, oh, you don't want to go driving with me? I'm like, nope, I'm good. I don't have a death wish. I'm good. You know, have fun. You know, do you need coffee money? Yeah, sure, you know, go ahead. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't need to see Jeebus that bad. Oh my God, LOL, wow. My missus wrote my truck up. What? Hold on. Demo 4 hours unless they put it up now. I'm not sure. What? 100% damaged truck, trailer, and cargo. I hope you're talking about in-game. I hope you're talking about in-game. Because she totaled your truck. Oh my god, the memes, man. I can see the Facebook reels, the YouTube shorts, the memes all over it right now. Oh boy. That is funny. Mrs. K's like, wow. As Bishop Bullwinkin often said, hell to the no. Yeah, this is true. That's a paddling, yeah. I told her she's never to drive my truck again. Definitely not letting her drive my car. Oh my god. When did this go down? Don't tell me this happened within like the 2 weeks of, my PC decided to say, well, we're going to give you a Twitch vacation. Wow. Oh, okay. She's playing a game. Okay. Ooh. How did she get 100% truck and cargo damage? Like, that's some... I'm trying to fathom how you would do that. Like 100% truck and cargo damage. I get the truck damage. I've done the truck. But the truck and cargo. Like, that's some, like... What does she do? Drive it into a lake or something? Like, I'm at a loss of words how to do that. Somehow she managed to flip it over a bridge. Okay. At least that was a game. My missus tried to play chicken with oncoming traffic after a turn. And I'm like, I was just like... And the worst thing is the car that was coming just kept coming. Like, the level of confidence whoever behind that wheel was I mean, either there's a couple things. Either A, they just weren't paying attention, or B, it was, fuck it, I'm ready to go. Or they just had a level of confidence that is just next level. I don't know. Have you played Flight Simulator? No, I've seen it, but no, I haven't played it. Not really my cup of tea. I played, besides War Thunder, I think the last, I guess, kind of airplane game I played was Ace Combat. I think it was number 5? I think it was 5. Yeah, it was number 5 because I remember it had the jack-o'-lantern painting for the F-14 on it for the PlayStation Store. Yeah. Oh, good. Here's a repair place just up the way. We'll do that. And gas. We'll hit that and then we'll carry on down the road. If you want to come out November, it looks better. You can do rescues and all sorts. And Flight Simulator? Oh shit, I took the wrong damn turn. Wanted to go straight. Okay, hold on. Let's turn back around. Okay, what side's the repair thing on? It's here. Been here on this one before. Yeah, the new one that's coming out. I haven't seen it. I didn't even know they were bringing a new one out. I knew the Farm Simulator one. They were bringing out that one, 2025. But I didn't know that the same thing was that was coming out. Can't even talk right now. I should go and watch the trailer. It looks interesting. I'll have to check it out. I'll check out the trailer. I'll probably get it when it goes on sale. Yeah, they normally do, like, if they're gonna do a sale, they normally do like the like pre-order kind of thing. The only other time you really see it on sale close to when it drops is usually if it's not selling good. Like, was the same thing kind of happened to Skull and Bones, but they overpriced that game. They like way overpriced that game. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was decent, it was okay, but it wasn't worth what they were charging. I'm like, no way. If you get the premium pack, it's 130 quid. Holy shit. 130 quid for the premium pack for Flight Simulator? Jesus. 130 quid. I mean, are they taking you to the Mile High Club? Like, what the hell is going on there? Like, the prices on these games are just starting to get, like, just beyond ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, sometimes you come across a great game, but, like, even that is just like, $130 for the premium pack. That'd be like a big 10 no for me. As soon as I saw that pricing, I'd be like, yep, no, I'm out. Like, I'm starting to get so bitter with game developers now. Like, even 25 bucks, I'm looking at them and I'm like, is it really worth the 25 bucks? Because it's just like, damn, yeah. I don't know, I probably said it a million times. I'm just fed up with the mediocre games and the overpriced, you know, crap that they're shipping. It's just like, come on. You know, like, that's why I like, you know, to some extent, you know, some retro game. Or, I mean, I guess what we would consider now retro games. You know, because at least then you knew the game was complete. It was good. It was done. You know? And they were once upon a time decently priced. I mean, the retro game market is like, some of these dudes are out to lunch for what they charge for some game cartridges. I'm like, dude, this is like a Nintendo. They haven't made this since the 80s. Get off of, you know, a high horse here. Like, why am I spending all this money when I can just go and, you know, buy a Raspberry Pi, make it myself, and have all the games for a fraction of the price? I mean, shit, you can go on Amazon right now and buy those 60-in-1 remake look-alike, you know, Nintendos. And believe it or not, they play just as good as the originals. You know, because the game sizes back then were so small. Like, honestly, you look at some of the sizes of the game files, if you can, to some of these games, and you're just like, wow. Compared to like nowadays, like games that weren't even like a megabyte, like the quality you got for not even a megabyte. And then you look at shit like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 that's like fucking, you know, 50 gigabytes of, and it's just, you just shake your head. You're like, really? I don't know. I don't know what it is with game developers. One minute they're too focused on graphics, and next minute they're focused on, you know, woke agenda bullshit. It's just like, listen, man, make your game fun. That's it. If your game's fun, nobody gives a shit what it looks like. They'll play it because it's fun. I mean, let's be honest. You look at some of, like, you know, like, for example, go back in the day, like Star Fox, when that came out, everybody was like, whoa, and I'm like, okay, this kind of just looks like Tekken 1 to me. It's kind of like, okay. I'm like, all right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I realize we had to go from there to get to where we are today, but, you know, I don't know. I miss the good old days where you used to have, like, just simple games that were fun. Didn't have all this extra BS that you don't need. You know, developers weren't greedy. They just wanted you to, all of them, they just wanted you to play their game because, you know, they were in it for the game. They thought the game was cool. You know, and they were hyped and ecstatic that you even wanted to buy their game. Nowadays they ship you shit and they're like, yeah, here, take this pile of half-assed fucking not even finished product, and we're gonna charge you, you know, $80 to $100 just for, you know, the base game. But if you want that premium pack, that's gonna cost you, you know, $130, $160. But wait, there's another one. There's the collector's edition, where we'll give you a stupid comic book and some stupid other thing that people, you know, I don't know. Some people care. I don't. And they charge you like an obscene amount of money. And it's like, why? I don't know. It is what it is. I refuse to pay that kind of money for a game. It's just shit. I hear you. That's why I like indie games and MMOs and retro games. Yeah, they're looking to make money, not to connect with other retro lovers. This is true. I want to strangle people who charge $100+ a game for a game cart because they call it an investment. No, that's highway robbery. The only games I'm okay with that file size is Final Fantasy 14 and No Man's Sky. But see, even No Man's Sky, when it first came out, like, that's an example of a game that was, you know, and like Cyberpunk, they rushed it out. It wasn't ready. They ate shit on it. And, you know, thankfully, you know, as of the latest DLCs and patches they brought out, you know, the games have become what they should have been from day one. But in this day and age, it's too little too late. I mean, can you imagine how much audience they lost, how much player base that they lost, that they may never get back because, you know, it was profit over quality. But I mean, it is what it is. They're just here for the money these days. Oh fuck, I mean, dude, FIFA. Jesus Christ. EA Sports and FIFA. That's I can't find a better example of that. We'll let you bend your character's, you know, leg an extra degree each year. And for every degree of leg bend, you know, it's going to cost you an extra 80 quid. And everybody's lined up. I don't know. It is what it is. I think, you know what? We got ads in about 2 minutes, but I will say quickly. I honest to God, if things keep going the way that they're going, honestly, I think you're gonna see the gaming industry crash. Yeah, you're gonna have people that always support games and play games, but it's gonna get to a point where, you know, gamers are just gonna say, "Fuck this shit. It's not worth it." I mean, Sony's going through it. Like, you just name it. There's people just going through it. And you're just going to see platforms like this just go, you know, go to shit. And they're going to die off and you won't have anything. So, hey, who knows? Maybe in 2 years, you know, hey, there won't be Twitch. Maybe it'll, you know, maybe it'll be something else. Who knows? Maybe this will all be a figment of our memory, and we'll be like, hey, remember when? Kind of like MySpace. We'll be like, hey, remember that? Or God, here's one for you old school folks. High Five. Remember that? Or better yet, AOL, you got mail. It'll be gone just like the dial-up sound. Like rotary phones. Like CD players and all that stuff. Without the you know, the second life that like record players are enjoying now. Where people appreciate the vinyl because it's vintage and it's there's a certain quality of sound you get off of that you can't get anywhere else. But, hey, who knows? As we get into ads, who knows? Maybe I'm talking out my arse. Who knows? We'll see. MySpace is still around. Oh my god. Back in the day, don't use a phone, interrupt my internet. Yeah, this is true. Okay, a better example. Napster. There you go. LimeWire, BearShare. There you go. And just because you like it big, Tunnel Bear. This is, the word from our not sponsor, Tunnel Bear. Tunnel Bear. Tunnel Bear. Tunnel Bear. You bastards. Okay, we'll do one more. We want to go to Sheridan. Let's see here. Nope, we're not going to get that. Okay. Go to Idaho. Free music download, right? Ad breaks over in 35 seconds. Let me see something for a minute. Ugh. Bing, bada, bing, 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 bing. One second, folks. Okay, that's that. Okay. New desktop background available? Okay, what are we at? Oh, okay. I get it. It's this Halloween thing. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Ads are over with. Everybody should be back. I hate being limited to 65. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. First time I did these external contracts, I was like, yo, what's wrong with my truck? Why is my stuck at 65? The speed limit's 70. Why can't I hit 70? And then I realized there was the speed governor. Okay, there we go. Picked up the trailer. Feel like I'm crawling. What's going on? All the traffic's disappeared. I don't know. That's odd. I've got traffic. I keep hitting my truck. Maybe we'll yeet him into the shadow realm. Who knows? Nothing to look at, felt like going slow. Yeah, that is the one downside about the external contracts is like, yeah, that speed governor. Especially when you're used to playing like just like regular, if you will. Or you can go like 100 mile an hour and you're like, yeah, okay, no problem. Then you get, you know, you play these external contracts for the event and they clip you at 65 and it's like, oh. That hurt. Really, all I needed was like another 2-3 seconds and he would have changed lanes. And look, now he's back at, oh my god. Dude, what the? Where did, oh my god. Oh, that's better. They're back. You gotta watch out those Wish.com, you know, versions of the Ewoks / Oompa Loompas will try and get you. Hot takes and all. while they go on about PTSD and, you know, shoving salami down their gullet. Swear. Some of the shit I've seen recently, I'm just like, fuck me, man. Just sitting there watching it all unfold, and all I can think is Oompa Loompa Dumble-dee-doo. There's some other lyrics that would go with that, but I'm just, yeah, not gonna go there. Makes it more emotional. Emotional damage. Jesus, what the even. Eat a fat one. It's true when they smack into you. Yeah, you have to pay them. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I'm just like, what's the point? I'm like, you smash into them, you get the bill. They smash into you, you get the bill. So it's great. You might as well smash into them then. You're paying the damn bill anyway. Freaking eat them into the shadow realm. Like, funniest shit I've seen is in STO. I got a Nobel class and it has a sphere separation. Oh my god. You're gonna be a flying ball sack. Oh yeah, I would turn the traffic thing off. Yeah, it's see, like, you could be driving normal, obeying the speed limit, obeying all the traffic laws, doing it, you know, all the things right, checking all those check boxes. They smash into you. It's not like you'll get a you know, notification of, oh, rando driver 1 deposited, $500 to your account because they smashed into your truck. No, you got to pay for the repair, and then you have to pay for the fine on top of that. So even though they smash into you, you pay the fine as if you did it to them, and then on top of that, like I said, you're paying the repair bill. So what's the hell's the point? It's a do. Yeah, the flying ball sack. Oh my god. STO is just, dude, like, how many more ships are they gonna come out with till they like figure, okay, hey, maybe we should focus on content. Well, one thing that pisses me off is, okay, let's say you get a tier 5 ship prize token. You can't sell it, you can't trade it, you can't do F all with it. So if you own every tier 5 ship that's in the C-Store, the token's useless. What are you doing with it? Nothing. It's just taking up inventory spots. Can't do shit with it. Like, you figured they would allow you to do something with it. It's just dumb. It's not even like, you can choose whatever tier 5. You get 100% off on the tier 5. Oh, yay. Okay, I own all the tier 5s. What am I doing with that? They started dropping those in the lock boxes when you open them up. And they drop them, and I'm like, the biggest fucking ripoff ever. I'm like, what am I doing with this? It's the fucking paperweight. Not even that. It's a digital paperweight. It's equivalent to me farting in my own hand. Like, it's like, what the fuck? And that gaming studio is like a damn revolving door. Who knows who's in charge of what anymore over there? I mean, the amount of scandals that they got going on, like, holy fuck, it would make Blizzard blush. Star Trek Online, STO. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's arguably the best Star Trek game out there. At least in my opinion, from what I've come across. If you're starting out new, you have 10 plus years worth of story content to do. There's tons of ships you can collect. There's like, I mean, the amount of stuff is just ridiculous. Like, there's space combat, ground combat, you can go play Dabo. I mean, just it's insane. But like, for us longtime folks that have been into it, it's just kind of like, okay, you know what, to be fair, I guess it's kind of like, like your thoughts on American Truck Simulator and the event rewards to maybe somebody new to the game. Where somebody new to the game's like, oh, cool, awesome. I get something free. That's cool. And you're like, really? You cheap assholes, give me something more. Give me something worth it here. But we're over there, it's kind of like, we used to get like large swaths of story content. Like you get multiple missions. And I mean, the last time they did it was they had a Romulan expansion. So you can play as Federation, Romulan, Klingon. They've got like the Jem'Hadar, the Dominion. Like, I mean, it's just it's crazy. There's a crap ton. Mind you, there's a Jem'Hadar event going on right now. So if you create a Jem'Hadar character, you get bonuses and stuff like that. Anyhow, the Romulan expansion, we got like a whole shit ton of like missions and everything. It was just like, wow, this is great. And ever since then, it's just less and less and less and less and less and less and less. I think, what do we get? And correct me if I'm wrong, Big. I think, what do we get? Maybe 2-3 story missions a year now? You know, you'll get some, you know, a Christmas event, you'll get a Halloween event, you'll get a summer event where, you know, they usually give you a free ship, you know, during a couple of events every now and again. You get some free shit here or there. So it's not too bad. But, you know, as far as microtransactions for like ships, it's like, dude, they're like just dropping them like crazy. And somebody made the argument once, it's kind of like, okay, you know, you can have like 140 ships, you know what I mean? Which is fine. But how many times can you play the same mission over and over and over again? It gets to a point where it's like, it doesn't matter what ship you have. In all honesty, like, I mean, there used to be people that were like big on like min-maxing and DPS and, you know, like the mathematic, like it's a very, if you're into min-maxing and you're into the maths and all that stuff, like, I mean, it's a very, like, it's a deep rabbit hole you can go down. You know what I mean? But for the average player, you can grab any ship, throw on any weapon, and 9 out of 10 times you're completing a mission. You know, even the PvE kind of group missions, the special event mission things, even those you're doing fine. I don't know. Never play it. If that, yeah. Check the trailer. I mean, there's aspects of the game that I wish they would have done differently. Like the Federation is kind of like a stand-alone faction, which naturally would be. The Klingon Empire, standalone faction by itself. Mind you, it was kind of an addition, kind of like not really fleshed out for it, but they made it, which was good. Then the Romulans came along, and instead of making them be their own standalone thing like the Klingons, spoilers, forgive me, at a certain point you have to choose whether you're going to be allied with the Klingons, and then in essence you become an offshoot of the Klingons, or you ally with the Federation and then you become kind of an offshoot of the Federation. Right? Where you get to access whoever you ally with, you get to access their ships and use their ships and stuff like that. But now it's to the point where you can use any ship. You know, it doesn't matter after you get to a certain level or buy an unlock, you can play anything. It doesn't matter. The same thing they did with the Dominion / Jem'Hadar. You know, you have your story mission, you can kind of do your own thing. They had, was it Discovery? They had, was it the original series? I'm trying to think what they had. They had this Delta event, like this temporal Delta event kind of thing going on. So, I mean, pretty much all of it is Federation or an offshoot of the Federation. Or the Klingons. The Federation's just like a slight slice of the pie more fleshed out than the Klingons, but it is what it is. But any faction from the Romulans on, at a certain point, you have to choose who you're going to ally with. Either you're going Federation or you're going Klingons. You know, it's not like you have your standalone kind of thing. And the Romulan, I will say, from a story perspective, like writing wise, the Romulan one was, I'd still say, in my opinion, I would still say is probably the better of all of them. The Dominion one was really good too. But I felt like they were good enough that they could have stood on their own and you could have fleshed it out more, but they didn't. They kind of just cheapened it out and kind of said, okay, you go to A or go to B. That's it. And, you know, it is what it is. But arguably, I will say, from a Star Trek standpoint of a game, it's probably one of the more fleshed out, cool games you could play. And it's free to play. So, I mean, check the trailer out if you're a Star Trek-y, if you're, you know, a fan. You know, you'll probably enjoy it. There's tons of customization options from your character to, you know, what engines and shields you put on your ships. And like I said, it's crazy. There's tons you can do there. I don't need to Star Trek, not my thing. Okay, well, there you go. But if it was anybody's thing, it is what it is. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Just trying to see. Who's online? Huh. Okay, but yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Obviously, I've got some tinkering and all that bing bong stuff to do, but you know, we'll hang out and chat a bit before I run. You done driving or what? I just take a break. We'll chit chat a bit before I wrap things up and raid out. Obviously, there's some back end stream stuff I need to resolve and sort out. You know, the blurp sound alerts thing. I need to sort that out. That's just driving me up the wall. So, you know, we've made our 3 hours, which is good. You know, some minor hiccups, but I don't think it's anything hardware wise on my end. I think it's more, you know, maybe software, maybe it's a Twitch issue. Maybe, like I said, I got to refresh my router. Who knows? We'll try it all. We'll see what happens. And, you know, obviously, you know, we're going to be back for our Monday stream. So that's a good thing. And I'm going to try and pump us back up to 4K for that. But in the meantime, I know over the next, you know, bit, I don't know if I'll get to it tonight, but at least over the weekend, I know, hey, I got some troubleshooting to resolve and see what's going on with Blurp and all that good stuff. So, yeah, fair enough. Catch you next time. Enjoy your weekend. But yeah, we're gonna raid out to somebody. Wish you luck in fixing it all. Yeah. So what should we raid? What are you guys into seeing? You guys into seeing some World of Tanks? I know somebody playing Demonologist. Let's see what else we got. I know, hey, you know, you want to watch some otters, some sea otters, we could do that. We got World of Warships, World of Tanks. So let me see. World of Warships, World of Tanks, the otters, and, you know, doing their thing at a zoo. We've got Demonologist. Let me know. We've got somebody else doing American Truck Simulator we can raid into. Let me know. I got a friend, servants playing Lethal Company. Also ads. Yeah, I know ads. Okay, let's see here. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, let's see. Is it 1F or? Yeah, 1F. Okay. Okay, I've never. Back. Okay, I've never seen it, but yeah, well, we'll give my rate. Why not? Okay, Twitch. YouTube channel. Lethal Company. We'll give him a rate. He's recommended by Big, so we'll do that up. Go over, say hi to him, and we'll do shout outs as usual. Big Fatty. Okay, let's get to our bing bongs there. So there we go. You know the rules. Everybody follow everybody. If you haven't yet, give our buddy Big Fatty Plus a follow. He's playing Dredge last stream. Cool game. If you know Dave the Diver, they did a DLC kind of collab with the Dredge, so it's pretty cool. Check him out. Yeah, fun. And you know, he loves the Pookie sound alert, so make sure you spam him to death with it. It's fun. No worries. But yeah, folks, we'll be back Monday for sure for our regular scheduled streams. So we'll be back to our regular schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't yet, our Internet Bigger regular stuff, give me a sub and a follow on our other socials, YouTube and X/Twitter. Yeah, we'll get back into the swing of things. I'm going to troubleshoot and, you know, tidy up the little loose ends, and we'll go from there. Yeah, till then, A2Kate is out, and you guys have a good one. So, cheers.